Okay. KTT, new episode once every 2 weeks. I am Drift. I'm joined by my co-host.
It's BlackStarXero. Just call me Zero.
That's how we bringing in this particular episode and the first episode of 2026. Appreciate anybody that's been rocking with us throughout the last year. Hope you continue to do so this year.
Mm-hmm.
And without further ado, let's get into it. So, on today's agenda, we have some One Piece, the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? Although slightly less so ever since the God Valley arc ended, you get me? Not gonna lie. Although technically, this chapter is the one where like the God Valley flashback and all of that ended. You get
Kind
me?
of
So
wraps up now.
yeah, so we're present day now with
yeah.
it. We present day now with it. You feel me? Following that, we have an original segment. You get me? Thought up by Zero. And then towards the end of the pod, we have a discussion about Dragon Ball. Hey, listen, you're going to hear it a lot on this podcast. We're both avid Dragon Ball fans, you get me? And if you're lucky, you might also get some modulo in there. Don't hold me to the last one, but you definitely getting some Dragon Ball Z, you feel me? Without further ado, let's get started with the One Parche, the One Piece. Okay, cool. So, Nidhogg.
Nidhogger.
That's a name that me and you know for several reasons.
Right?
You get me? Several reasons.
Right?
As a Final Fantasy 14 player myself, you know what I'm saying? Or obviously my Final Fantasy 14 guys stand up, you feel me? Heavens would they stand up, come on, you get me? Come on, let's go, Nidhogg, let's go. You get me? So when I saw the name, I was like, oh, so we're here now. You get me? I was like, okay, cool. That's how this particular piece of like Norse concept gets injected into the One Piece.
Right.
All right, cool. I'm rolling with it. Now, I bring up Nidhogg to say, we both believe that is the devil fruit of Loki, right?
Everything points to it being Nidhogg.
All right, cool.
So I'm in agreement with that. Everything kind of points to it being the Nidhogg.
Expound.
Being Nidhogg.
So like a man like me, I'm not basic, but to the best of my knowledge, Nidhogg is some type of dragon from Norse mythology.
Yes.
Right? I'm not the most clued in with it, so give the people them a local context.
Right.
You know what
So Nidhogg in Norse mythology. And listen, if you're listening to this pod, you probably watched other anime tubers, people that discuss the One Piece. The theory that Loki's devil fruit is Nidhogg isn't new.
Yeah.
Right? All we're really saying today is it's a lot more likely than it was at the end of last year.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So that's all we're really saying. So you might have heard some of this stuff already, but Nidhogg in Norse mythology lives at the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil. Okay. He and the eagle at the top of the world tree have some kind of beef, and he sends nasty messages via the squirrel Ratatoska from the roots of the Yggdrasil up the top and back down.
So that's of course why we got Ratatoska in the form of Ragnir.
Yes.
I mean Mjolnir, but cool, Ragnir. You got me? Go on. Yeah, you're saying.
Yeah, right. So
I mean, I like how he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, Ratatoska is the hammer. You get me? So that little piece of like,
so it tied him into it. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it and I'm like, there is a lot of symbolism in Loki that's present in Nidhogg.
Okay.
Right. So the most glaring one. Where was Loki tied up?
The underworld.
Where's the underworld?
Below,
at the base of the Adam tree, which is basically a stand-in for Yggdrasil.
For Yggdrasil itself.
You understand? So he's already there. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? Then we have Ragnir, Ratatoska. That's another direct link to the Nidhogg mythos. Right? So Nidhogg is more of a conceptual thing. So when you think of like when discussing Nidhogg from Norse mythology, he doesn't have any fights. There's no big battles involving Nidhogg or anything like that. Okay, so you can't really say he has these kind of abilities, he has that kind of ability and stuff like that. That's not really how it works.
If I may really quickly, right? Say exactly where you are and like what you're about to do. But is there no type of talk of him being a dragon of any kind?
Well, yeah, it's all yeah. Go on. Pardon me if I overlook that, but yes, he is a dragon.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
And in most renditions of Nidhogg, you'll see. So you just mentioned FFXIV, Heaven's Word.
Stand up.
You understand?
My guys.
My expansion.
My guys.
Right? Then apparently he features pretty heavily in God of War 2. Now I haven't played that one yet, but apparently it's prevalent there.
I mean, to be fair, that boy Kratos is now in the North Pantheon, you know what I'm saying, putting belt to us. So
right. You know so he features quite heavily there. There are other mentions of him in other anime as well. You understand? So like what abilities Nidhogg has is very series specific.
Yeah.
Right. But the concrete stuff is
generally speaking, always a dragon of some form.
Always a dragon of some form. Sometimes black, sometimes glimmering or shimmering. Right.
I mean, for those wondering, in Final Fantasy 14, he's a black dragon. He's a black dragon.
Yeah, like most times you see him, it's gonna be like a black
probably
dragon.
a black dragon.
I'm watching this new anime.
Or like think Alduin from Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go on.
Yeah, but more about it. No, I'm joking. You actually know.
Yeah. Literally.
That's who that was based on. Alduin is literally.
Yeah.
Alduin is the world ender. That's what I'm trying to come to now.
Oh.
Alduin in Skyrim is called the world ender. Nidhogg's whole shit is to bring about the end of the world.
Factually. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's a coincidence that both of them are like big and black as well.
Word.
You get me? So I'm
like,
understand?
Yeah,
so my Skyrim niggas, think Alduin. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a working understanding of the visuals that we're trying to paint, think Alduin from Skyrim. But
think Alduin from Skyrim, right? So
line a boat for me.
He has the ability. He has command over entropy and decay. Okay. He also has immortality.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
The immortality one stuck out to me because it could be a hard counter to the God's Knights currently, who also have immortality.
Okay.
So I can't die and you can't die. We just gonna be swinging forever. You understand? Or until conqueror actually whaps you.
I will say at present, I don't think Loki has the immortality because of the fruit. But hey, if it comes about that he does, it's already there in like the concept that you're lifting from. You get me? What that is based from. So I'm not gonna be mad at it. Go on.
Flight.
Which Loki himself in the most recent chapter has confirmed he can fly. He told that to Luffy. He was like, you guys go ahead, I can fly. You feel me? I feel like when that came about, that was one of the strongest parts to make us both go, oh no, it might really be Nidhogg.
It might really be a dragon.
It might really be Nidhogg. Yeah. You know? And on top of that, in the earlier parts of like the initial Elbaf arc, when you see the nightmare cryptids or whatever they're called, nightmare tids or whatever they're called, that Killian can summon.
Yeah.
One of them is like a big cartoonish looking black dragon called Nidhogg. You get me? And don't forget, those come from the fears of the people on Elbaf.
So somebody on Elbaf has a fear or some kind of knowledge of what?
Of Nidhogg and the fact that it's probably a dragon. You feel me? So I'm like, okay. But yeah, you were saying.
Hold on to that point there because I'm going to come back to that a bit later on.
Okay.
All right? So, yeah, that pretty much covers the abilities we know from the, what they call the Poetic Edda and so on.
Yeah.
The original
source of like a lot of these like
right, in Norse mythos, that pretty much covers his ability. So like I said, there's no real fights involving him. So when Ragnarok goes off, there's no mention of Nidhogg being involved in that.
I can attest
However,
to that.
However,
all right.
Nidhogg is gnawing at the roots of the world tree.
Yggdrasil.
Right? And it's also said that when the world tree shakes, Ragnarok approaches.
Okay.
What's the first thing Loki did when he got freed?
Oh, yeah. No, you landed that hard.
He struck the tree.
Yeah, you struck it hard, bro. That's a bad boy point. I feel like, yeah. What does Nidhogg do in the Poetic Edda? It gnaws at the roots of the world tree. When the world tree shakes, it's letting you know that Ragnarok approaches. Loki, in the story, who is the trickster god that plays a heavy role in Ragnarok, also simultaneously is the one that struck the Adam tree and caused lightning to strike it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
which would have caused the tree to shake.
Which would have caused the tree to shake. But even if you're looking at the shaking aspect as like more of a symbolic thing, him striking the tree is letting you know, hey, this nigga's doing what Nidhogg does.
Has been wrong.
You get me? This nigga's doing
Ragnarok
what
is now
Nidhogg does.
Right.
So this nigga is Nidhogg. You know what I'm saying? He's already doing what Nidhogg does in the Poetic Edda. I'm like, oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like lots of symbolism with Loki. The more I look into it, and I'm looking at Nidhogg and I'm looking at what's going on the throne. I'm like, everything is pointing to the fact that he has the devil fruit that he has is the Nidhogg. You understand? Whatever model it wants to be. Nidhogg.
Yeah. But no, you cooked to that point. I didn't consider it. I can't lie. I didn't even consider that. I can't lie. But yeah, continue, please.
Right. So, coming back now to the fear of the islanders, the people on Elbaf who fear Nidhogg.
Yeah.
Right. Earlier on the Elbaf arc, we get the Harley text. Right. And in the middle of the Harley text, there is a dragonic dragon, the black dragon thing, right? And where is it? It's basically, to my memory, I should have really checked this before.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle with his head facing to the right because it's spewing fire at the serpent that's on the right hand side.
But where is he coming from? The tree.
The tree, or at least like the top of the fucking thing.
Exactly.
You
understand? So I'm thinking, or I'm wondering,
Mhm.
if the original wielder of the Nidhogg fruit
fruit.
had something to do with either the first world or the second world ending.
Oh,
Even if they didn't really
shit.
cause it, they had some kind of involvement in that.
Nigga. I'm
Right?
not gonna lie, you cooking still.
Thank
But yeah, go on.
Yeah. And the last point I really have for it, really, and again, tying back to the Harley text and the dragon you see in it is Loki's silhouette. We still haven't seen the full form of Loki
Nigga, I hadn't,
transform.
no, stay where you are, but I hadn't even considered that, blood. It's not even a square I'd started to circle, my nigga. I'm like, bruv, yes, we already understand that fruits can be reincarnated.
Mhm.
You get me? So now that we have that, like there's a strong
And it's
chance
been
that-
locked away
and
for
it's
a
been
while
a cool
now.
second, and there's probably a reason for that. That fucking that mural is on Elbaf.
Mhm.
You get me? So it's something very important to Elbaf's history. You get me? With fruits being able to reincarnate after they're eaten, and then the fucking user dies.
Yep.
Why would it be so hard to imagine that the black dragon that we're seeing on the fucking mural is just the person that currently had the fucking Nidhogg fruit at that time?
Right.
Okay, nah, you got hard, still gone.
You understand? So all of that. So I'm like,
yeah.
So basically, everything is just suggesting to me.
Yeah.
Everything is just suggesting that Loki had the Nidhogg fruit.
Yeah,
Nidhogg fruit.
I can't lie. Based off how you've laid it out there,
Mhm.
I'd be hard pressed to disagree with you. I can't lie. Like, I mean, I already wasn't disagreeing with you. I already was rolling with the idea that it's probably Nidhogg for my own reasons. You know what I'm saying? But none of them were as fleshed out and like researched as your reasons. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? And you kind of really did do the science in terms of like referencing. So I'm like, yeah, no. At present, I'm fucking rolling. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
At present, I am rolling.
Yeah.
You get me? I suppose while we stay on the topic of Loki's abilities, ice. Because in 1171, right?
Yeah.
He attacks one of the giant skeleton things that falls into the underworld where them man are, yeah? And then after he tells Luffy and they said, you man go ahead, I can fly, he attacks the skeleton thing and freezes it.
Cool.
You get me?
Watch me bring in that next piece of lore now.
All right.
Nidhogg is also known to feast on the souls of the dead.
Word.
Who's fighting the skeleton? Loki.
Word. Yes, bro.
Niflheim. Frozen hell.
The frozen hell.
Ice power.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm like,
The underworld seems to be
Ice
connected
related.
with ice
Yeah,
related.
ice related.
Think Brook.
Think Nostro. You get
Think
me?
Brook. And Nostro.
Yeah,
You
think
understand?
Brook, think Nostro.
You understand? So,
Yeah.
yeah. But if that's not Loki, right? Let's just separate him very briefly. If that's not to do with Loki, then that's Ragnar.
And cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you did the separation there for me because I was going to punch in and be like, hey, if it's not Loki and it is Ragnar, then at a certain point, I'm going to need niggas to kind of explain to me exactly what the skill set of that hammer is.
Right?
You feel me?
First instance, it called down lightning.
It called down lightning, my nigga, which itself, pretty badass on its own. If that's all it did, I feel like niggas would respect it. You get me? On top of that, you're a fucking zone. You're a living weapon. You get me? So cool. Again, I feel like those two things already mark you as highly unique in verse. You feel me? And now, if you can seemingly strike niggas and freeze them, I'm like, dog, how did this nigga Loki lose?
Brute force, bro.
Like,
sheer
dog.
force of will.
Like, fuck.
Sheer force of will.
I'm like,
bro.
nigga, how
Brute
you
force them.
lose? You feel me? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, cool. It was something because again, this is all information. Like the him being able to fly, him attacking the skeleton and freezing it. This is all information that came from 1171. You get me?
Right.
So we do need to give it a bit more time before we understand concrete while going there. But that is definitely something I'm gonna be keeping my eye on.
Right.
You feel me? Definitely something I'm gonna be keeping my eye on. Right. And while I have you here, I wanted to know your cool hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying? Spitballing. You feel me?
Right.
Dummy reverse seed Loki at the end of the arc. How you feeling? What are we thinking?
What am I thinking?
Let me check the temperature.
I feel like gold would break my heart if he does that.
Don't get me wrong, hey boy. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like gold would break my heart if he does that. I wouldn't.
Bro,
go on.
In a world where Ace can get punched in the chest, no one's safe to me.
Of course not.
You feel me? In a world where
but
Ace
I
can
feel
get
like
punched
it's just too tragic to have Rocks, Harold, and Loki all dumb reversed and ended by.
That's why it's done.
You understand? Like
maybe
I'm
that's
like,
why
bro,
it's done.
if that would break my fucking heart, bro.
Or maybe that's why it's done though.
You understand?
You feel me? Like maybe
Because,
that's why it's done.
Cool. Look,
You get me?
Luffy likes to invite people to his crew, right? unless the dragons, and this is going back to you, Mr. Mountain Eater,
Mm-hmm.
unless the dragons have some ability to like change their size at will,
Yeah.
I don't see how in the flying F you'd ever be able to join
The
the Straw
facts.
Hats.
You get me? Like
You understand?
You'd probably dead ass need your own ship that sells alongside their ship or some shit.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't
You
really
understand?
make sense.
And even by giant standards, Loki's a big brother.
Big ass nigga. Pause.
Big brother.
You know what
You
I'm
understand? So I don't even know if you'd be able to fit on the new giant pirate ship.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. If he dies, it would be tragic, boy. I mean, listen, I'm gonna get heated at Hirodin, boy. So it's best I don't. You understand? Because if Loki dies at the end of this, bro, like I swear I'm gonna hate you even more.
What if it's done in order to give Hirodin more fucking plot relevance on Elbaf? You know what I'm saying? Because don't forget, his whole character fucking dream, his whole character arc is to become the new king of Elbaf. You can't credibly do that with Loki here now. You cannot do that because in terms of skill set and importance to the story, that nigga dwarfs you.
And the weight he's carried,
that nigga dwarfs
you understand?
You
bro had to carry the hate of the
entire people
for thinking that he killed the beloved king.
Killed my own father
and his father.
You feel
you
me?
Understand?
My own
you
father.
killed the beloved king and my father.
You feel me?
Why? Because you're just a bad egg.
So
no,
that's why I'm like,
that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You get me? I feel like it is even if it's an uncomfortable or rather like an unwanted ending to Elbaf. I feel like it is one that niggas do need to like sit down and at the very least, consider. You get me?
Yeah,
like at the very least,
so
something to consider. You see me?
Good point. And again, bro, just tragic. Absolutely fucking tragic if that
agreed.
happened, bro.
100% agreed. You get me?
Cool. So on him dummy reversing Loki really quickly.
Yeah.
Right? So have we moved on from the idea that there needs to be certain prerequisites in place for dummy reverse to take effect?
I myself have only because nothing in the story has ever tried to like elucidate that point for us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the reason I've moved on is because the story's left the flashback now. You get me? We're back in present day and nothing, despite the vast amount of dummy reversing that we've been seeing over the last 7 months, at no point has Oda gone out of his way to try and explain to us the prerequisites that make somebody dummy reversible. You get me?
Right.
So that's why me personally, I've just kind of moved on from the concept. You get me? Like it was a cool headcanon for the community to have at the time. You get me? I feel like it was really fueled because we were in the midst of the God Valley flashback as well. You get me? And theories are like all-time high right then. You get me?
I mean, we do have certain ones, like so the two ops
that,
on either side. That seems to be locked in.
It's a thing. It's a
that
thing.
seems to be locked in.
But until I get a bit more confirmation from Oda's side regarding what the prerequisites are to make somebody dummy reversing, I'm just gonna operate on the fucking idea that it's just busted as fuck and he can just theoretically do it to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because as of present, I've seen you do it to fucking anybody. You know what I mean? Like it's worked on niggas like rocks.
Cool.
It's worked on rank and file niggas. It's worked on niggas with fucking like rocks who had such high conqueror's haki that Roger and Garp were talking about mass to drop him. You get me? So I'm like, I don't think there's a prerequisite in regards to who can be done. If anything, I'm more comfortable with the idea that you might need to be damaged a little before, because I don't know, maybe if you're physically and mentally fatigued, like to a degree, it becomes easier to dummy reverse you. You get me? And
so long as you don't have the abyssal mark, this is completely separate from Harold.
Separate, very different. Yeah, very different.
Very separate.
Very different.
However, just tangentially, Harold was on Elbaf when that happened. So the reason why I've asked you, because you remember there was a theory that you have to be in your own homeland for dummy reverse to take effect. Harold was there, and if it happened to Harold, again, it's a separate circumstance, separate kind of requirement entirely.
That didn't even come across like dummy reversey though. You get me? Like what was going on with Harold in the throne room did not look like dummy reversey. You know what I'm saying? There was no horns.
Good point.
There was no larger
point. That was more just evil imparting his will on him, innit?
Direct possession, my nigga. You get me? Just direct possession. Like complete with the fact that Harold had like a brief moment of time of both pre and post said possession to actually dialogue with the people around him and kind of clue them
in. Chain me up. Go get the fruit. Kill me.
You feel me? So that's why I'm like, because we specifically didn't see anything that would indicate heavily dummy reversing, no tail, no fucking wings, you know what I'm saying? No elongated teeth, you feel me? No horns. So that's why I was like, that one there, when it happened, it kind of confused me, but we won't even get onto that right now, you get me? But that's what I mean. I don't think it's to do with like you being born in the country, you get me? Anymore, because Harold's representation destroys that. You get me?
Yeah.
Destroys that. But then again, like we just said, separate thing altogether to a degree. Because dummy reversey is dummy reversey. What we're seeing with Harold and again with Saturn and again with Gunko is direct possession.
Yeah.
You feel me? Direct possession. So I feel like we do need to separate those two little parts. You feel me?
Sure.
But yeah, that's really my thoughts on One Piece. Sorry, but it dragged on for way more longer than I intended. I ain't gonna lie. This done ate up about 2/3 of the pod.
Yeah.
You get me? But that's one parquet for you. You feel me? That's one pache. That's one piece. You feel me? That's one piece, dog. There's never just a little piece to say. I ain't gonna hold you. You get me? Anything to add?
Fucking lyricist over here, bro. Like, you understand? You can't trust his rappers, you know, bro.
Hey, listen,
Do you
man.
understand?
Listen.
Wordplay just all over the goddamn
Listen,
place.
man. It comes to me naturally. You feel me? But yeah, anything to add, my dog?
Nah, man, we covered pretty much the length and breadth of it. You know?
Yeah, like, I feel like we hit the main parts.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
know,
like we hit the
like
main
lots of
beats.
symbolism suggesting that Loki delved through.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
feel
lots of
like-
symbolism between Loki and Nidhogg. So I'm
So,
fairly convinced he had the
what
Nidhogg
what niggas is waiting on is just the Nidhogg confirmation at this point.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what niggas is waiting on. But
Yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah.
Without nothing, man said without nothing. Without further ado, you get me? That's been the One Piece segment. We gonna catch you in the original segment. You feel me? Love. We are back in the original segment. If you are still here with us at this point in the pod, like, comment, subscribe. Helps me, helps Xero, helps the pod, helps the algorithm. We appreciate you. So without further ado, this is the original segment. It's been a little while since you've got one of those. I'm gonna pass it over to my dog Xero. It's in your hands, my dog.
Thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
So, for you and the fans,
What?
what legendary event from an anime that only gets referenced
Mm-hmm.
but never actually shown would you like to see?
Mm.
And I'll give you an example of why the segment even came to me. Toburama versus King Kaku and King Kaku.
Yeah, no, that's a
I
good
am
show.
not the biggest Toburama stan, right?
Yeah,
but
I
the
know.
fact that the second Hokage went out to them two niggas
I'm like,
fucked me off for the
I'm
longest
like,
now, bro.
bro,
Like,
I can't lie. I'm not his biggest fan. You get me? I'm not his biggest hater, but I'm not his biggest fan either. Mr. Make Konoha great again.
Yeah,
You get me?
you understand?
Mr. Fuck them Uchigas himself. You get me? I'm
Mark
like,
Rushmore racist, bro.
you get you, bro. Listen,
Anime
listen.
racist.
Anime
Let me
racist.
understand. Mark
Relax.
Rushmore anime
You
racist,
get me?
bro.
Relax, cool down. You get me? But I mean, damn, but we can really keep on Naruto then, boy. Nigga, how did Hashirama die?
Hmm?
How did Hashirama die?
But it's not even about how they
No,
died.
no, because it is said that this nigga died in combat. So I'm like, gang, if the nigga died in combat and he's the first Hokage, maybe show me a flashback of that shit instead of showing me 55 fucking different like niggas flashbacks and
All
shit.
right, so my headcanon for Hashirama is he went out like the third Raikage.
I'm not gonna hold you. There are a section of people that feel like it was done by Kakazu.
Kakazu, a spin back from Kakazu.
Bro, it's because Kakazu is incredibly long lived.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the time period that he was active in
Mhm.
is synonymous with the time period that Hashirama would have been active in.
Fair.
You get me? But even within that, cause I don't think Kakazu like has a juice like that. I'm
Nah.
sorry. No, I've never once every time I've heard it said, I've always been like, nah, Kakazu ain't got the juice like that. I'm sorry, boy.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, boy. And if you did, you pulled up on me after I was dead ass exhausted at 0 chakra and just, you know what I'm saying? Cool, nigga. I
Just
guess.
like
You get me? But yeah.
the original Quincy versus Shinigami
You get
battle.
me? You get me?
Hey, you understand?
Yeah.
Like,
Shiesty
bro,
work.
you might have to
Shiesty work.
sneak him, fam.
Shiesty work.
You
Bro. I can't lie.
understand? Boy, like, what's his
Shiesty
name?
work.
Sojiro?
Kojiro?
Kojiro
Yeah,
Kusakabe. Is it Kusakabe?
bruv. The Bleach niggas know who we talking about. You get
You
me?
understand?
You
Like,
get me?
yeah.
Like-
So, Gen Ryusai's lieutenant.
You
You
get
understand?
me? Yeah.
Like, we see in the Thousand Year Blood War
yeah.
flashback, right? And we never got in the manga.
Yeah.
We see, like,
Shiesty.
Gen Ryusai pulling up on Yuha. Yeah, and this nigga hid amongst the corpses, bro.
Bro, this nigga was hiding underneath dead bodies, stood up and snuck in from the back. I'm like, real shiesty work.
Mhm.
You see them boys from 1,000 years ago?
Mhm.
They stood on a business. They weren't ramping, but yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, yeah.
So
Golly.
yeah, that's another one I'd like
Shiesty
to see
work.
in its full entirety.
Shiesty,
Right?
boy.
The Payback War.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The payback war would have been mine.
Yeah.
You get me? The payback war would have been mine. I'm not gonna hold you. You get me?
Mhm.
Is it the most fucking off-screen like shit that's happened in anime that I would like to see?
Mhm.
Of course, not. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely one of them. It's definitely one of them because I don't know how niggas at large or like overrule for about Marineford fucking shaking down.
Yeah.
But that part, Marineford is
Bro,
forever
they
a sore
had
spot
to.
me.
They had to get the lick.
Like
back,
when I
you
say
understand? You
Marineford,
didn't.
nigga, to me in real life, who's not even in the verse, Marineford remains a sore spot to me. You get me?
Yes.
Like Marineford remains a sore spot to me. So when I found out, I was like, okay, Marco wasn't just gonna take that Satan down. Them niggas really spun.
Mhm.
Okay, I respect that. The fact you lost, it kind of inevitable. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You get me? But I would have liked to have seen that
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen
a
that.
dude that has the ability to negate your own devil fruit
easily.
and the ability to slap you with an earthquake.
And the ability that your former captain had that you know
Your
quite
pops.
personally what it do. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
you've seen that shit in action. You
Mhm.
get me? So I'm like, damn, I would have liked to have seen the payback wars. You get me? I can't lie.
Mhm.
Can't lie. There are a couple more off-screen fucking shits with Blackbeard as well.
Mhm.
You get me? A couple more off-screen shits with Blackbeard I'd
The
like
full
to put
fight
eyes
between
on.
him and Law, for example.
Yeah. You get me? Like I'd like to see the actual, like, you know what I'm saying?
Akainu and Aokiji.
Nigga. Yeah, not bruv. That's a good one. That's a
Understand?
very fucking good
Akainu
one.
and- Akainu and
Akainu
Aokiji.
versus Aokiji. Nigga, that shit molded Punk Hazard into half magma, half ice. You feel me?
What if 10 days?
Some shit like that. You
10
get me?
days,
A
bro.
fight that cost my dog his leg and left him scarred across the chest, and fucking Akane with the big scar across his chest and his face. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, you don't think them is the fucking engagements that niggas should be laying eyeballs on?
Innit? Filler?
Nigga. No, but bro, I'm gonna get served up 1,000 different types of fucking filler. Anyway, yeah, go on.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Right. Now, this one, quite personal to me, right? And much like the Payback War, it's not the most important thing, but come on. Goku versus King Cold and Frieza.
Goku versus King Cold and Frieza. Oh,
Goku versus King Cold and Frieza.
Yeah.
We don't know how that original fight panned out. We know that Goku won because obviously he goes on to like die at home.
Yeah, die at crib.
But he bodied Mecha Frieza and then proceeded to body fucking King Cold afterwards as well.
Which lets niggas know I'm that nigga still.
You understand?
You get me?
Cool.
I've been that
Fresh
nigga.
Super Saiyan, but I'm nice.
I'm
with
that nigga though. You get me?
I am nice.
I am that nigga.
Yeah, so
you feel me? Heart attack or no, nigga. I'm that nigga. You feel me? Good ass choice. I can't lie. Fucking fire choices all round.
Yeah.
You get me? Fire choices all round. Like there isn't a single one you said that I would disagree with. I can't lie.
They got 2 honorable mentions for that.
Yeah.
So one is the AFO versus the predecessors, right? We only got like snapshots of like each man dying, basically.
Valid.
But how they really approached the fight with AFO, that would have been very good to see.
That would have been tough. Damn, I would have even liked to have seen the actual OG fight between him and Umar.
Right, because we at least got the snapshot of that at the end there. You see Almond punching his face off.
You get me? Like removing the top part of the head type shit. You feel me? So I'm like, it would have been good to bro, and you niggas be making movies for fucking on My Hero Academia. You don't think you should make a movie centered around that?
Let me get me started on My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
The last movie that dropped, bro, I couldn't give a damn about that. I couldn't give a damn about that. With everything you're coming off and you're giving me that as a movie, don't insult my intelligence. But I've got better things in my
time.
time.
Like, fuck it,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it. Yeah.
And the last one is Joy Boy versus the 20 Kings, right? Why I put an honorable mention is because I feel like we'll get something akin to God Valley. Right, because God Valley was mentioned as a big fight, and then we actually got to see
like the fucking events.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when the time comes for for the Ancient Kingdom reveal and what led up to the war and all that kind of stuff, I feel like you'll get some level of flashback, or at least some kind of like
you'd better. You'd better. You get me? Because I can't lie, you spent mad years drumming up interest in that particular local area there, cause you get me? So when it's time, I expect cool, and I'm trying to be respectful here, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I don't create the work. You get me? But it goes without saying that niggas are gonna want to see that time period. Not no flash in the pan flashback. But niggas are gonna want to see the time period. You get me? Like what led up to the climax of it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever fallout happened, the issues between Joy Boy and the fucking all of that. Niggas need to know. You feel me? So that's a good one because it's more of a future one, not one that's currently happening.
Yeah, that's like honorable mention.
One. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my own honorable mention as well, this is for like the JJK niggas. It would have been nice to see exactly how Gojo killed fucking Ghetto. Because like he pulls up on him in an alleyway, and I mean you can kind of tell that Ghetto's on death's door anyway, but it's confirmed that Gojo kills him. It's not just like Gojo pull up on him and then just kind of let him bleed out after that their conversation. No. Gojo on wax kills him. We just don't see it. You get me?
Wasn't he missing an arm or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was missing an arm. So he was on death's door as is. You get me? So that's why I was like, it is confirmed that Gojo kills him. You get me? Gojo doesn't just pull up on him, talk to him, and let him bleed out type shit. No, Gojo pulls up on him, they talk, and then Gojo booms his ass.
Should have hollow purple his fucking head off.
That's what
saved the whole lot. Bro,
nigga,
Thanos is right.
Nigga,
you should have gone for the head.
Nigga, the deeper discussion there is, why would you boom this nigga and then just leave his fucking body? Why would you boom this nigga and just leave the disposal of his body to anybody but yourself? Nigga.
Or Jujutsu Society as a whole.
That's what I was like,
nigga,
what we did? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was like, honorable mention, not as strong as anyone, like any of the other ones that we mentioned higher in this list, but I feel like there are niggas, a subsection of niggas that would have been like pleased with seeing the finality of that moment. You get me? Like, it's not good enough to just kind of know he killed Gojo. Nigga, just show us how Gojo killed him.
Ghetto.
Vice versa, my bad. Literally as I said it, you get me? It's not good enough to find out that fucking he just killed Ghetto. Nigga, he's already on death's door and it's already stated in high facts that he kills Ghetto. You get me? So nigga, just show it. Show how the nigga did it.
Like a flashback.
Nigga.
We're coming up, bro. Like, man, seriously, take a cue from 1,000 Year Blood War arc. You understand? Like, insert the relevant shit that people kind of know. Like, you must get questions about this kind of stuff.
And it's nothing crazy. Like, bro, this was in a movie. You feel me? Because this is in JJK Zero.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm like, bro, it's the end of the movie where this conversation happens. You get me? It's already obviously understood by the audience that this nigga Gato was gonna die there. You get me? So damn, just have Gojo close out, just stand up and just raise the fucking middle finger. If you'd have just aimed the middle finger at him, niggas would just fill in the blank the rest.
Just give him the infinite void.
Nigga. Or some shit.
You know
Literally anything.
Fry his brain.
Just, if you'd have done any motion, if you'd have just lifted your hands and did this, you know what I'm saying, which is the limitless sign I'm holding up right now, or if you did like the hollow purple sign, niggas would be able to fill in that particular blank as to how you call them themselves. You know what I'm saying? Real simple. Real simple. You feel me? But yeah, cool. That was it from me. I can't lie. You get me? Nice little in and out section for the original segment. You get me? Can't lie. We have to start rolling some more of these in there for the year.
If you made it this far, feel free to drop in the comment section, you know, moments like we've just mentioned here. Like what moments from, you know, anime, not even like fights. You understand? There's tons of like legendary stuff that happens and gets mentioned. It's like, damn, that'd be cool to see.
So yeah, to actually like
witness. Like, what would you like to see? What would you like to see?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm down on that. I would have liked to have seen how Hashirama died. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm dying on that. I would have liked to have seen how he died.
Valid.
You get me? I can't lie. Because
very
nigga,
valid.
he's called
the god of Shinobi. You understand? Like, bro.
The nigga's called the god of Shinobi, bro. You get me? The dick suck is crazy. Niggas stay on their knees. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know definitively how one of the most legendary fucking Shinobi who have ever lived dies.
Burnt out his mitosis. I don't fucking know.
You see what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? I'm
dying. Unceremonious on the battlefield as well. Bro takes on Madara. Bro takes on Madara and the Nine Tails. You know, Kakazu, tons of shit.
I'm sick.
You understand? Bad enough to like capture the tail beast. The rest of the Kage kind of have to like humble themselves, like I'm in a sense when he's around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I'm sick. Like what?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
He just dies unceremoniously.
He just dies on a battlefield somewhere. I'm like, gang. I guess. I mean, I guess.
Good.
He's cool. I guess. You get me? Like. Nigga just surviving off old glory. I can't lie. But hey, fuck it. Whatever, man. You get me? Fuck it. I'm playing. I fuck about Hashirama. Relax. Don't come for me. You get me? But that's it from me from the original segment, doggy. Unless you have anything else you wanted to add.
Nah? I enjoyed that one, yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. We definitely need to roll some more of them into the pod this year. So cool. Next segment, final segment, by the way. Dragon Ball Z, and if you're lucky, some modular. You get me? If you're lucky. But we'll see you in the next segment. Love. And we are back in the next segment, the last segment. We're going to be talking about some Dragon Ball Z, alright? That's what we did. Without further ado, once again, I'm going to dash it over to Xero to set the tone before we get into the discussiones. Please.
Thank you. So, new rumor just dropped. On the 25th of January.
Talking, yeah?
Yep.
Streets is
you know, we're supposed to be getting some new intel on, you know, the future of Dragon Ball and what that looks like. And in one of the recent podcasts, we discussed a possibility or a rumor that the new movie that's rumored to be coming out is Vegeta-centric.
Okay.
This new rumor now says it's going to be Goten and Trunks-centric.
And tell me how you feel about that. Before you get any further into what you're saying, tell me how you feel about that. How do you feel about either a Vegeta-centric movie, whatever the fuck it might look like, or a Goten and Trunks-centric movie?
All right. Quick and dirty, the Vegeta one. I am cool with it, depending on the subject matter. You understand? So we already hashed that out on our pod, but I am cool with a Vegeta-centric movie,
however it is,
depending on how you do it. Okay? Goten and Trunks, I have a bit more issue with because you, man, haven't showed me anything.
Like, bruv, it's gotten to the point where it's like, bro, you just told me that there's a chance the movie might be centered around Goten and Trunks. And my knee-jerk reaction was kind of to just like shrug my shoulders.
You know, like, bro, there's nothing for you.
The investment is just so low.
You know, there's nothing for you. You haven't done anything.
He ain't done shit, nigga.
You understand? You haven't done anything.
You niggas haven't been meaningfully useful since the
around you, minus the humans, because anyway, that's the broader conversation I want to
even
kind of have.
Even them niggas is throwing up crazier numbers than you, bro. Like in the fucking Resurrection of F shit. You know what I'm saying? Where was Gotenks?
He pulled up in the anime.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? He pulled up in the anime, but he didn't do anything.
He didn't do nothing though. That's why I'm like, where was Gotenks?
Pulled up and then diffused. Took you 30 minutes to fly from where the fuck you was to the battlefield, and then you diffused.
So what did you do?
Liability.
Nothing. You feel me? Yeah, go on.
Cool.
Zero investment, bro.
So with Goten and Trunks, they were in superhero. They ain't do much. You understand? You turn into Go Bomb.
You know what I'm saying? Day shit, bro. And a shit like that be pissing me off.
You turn into Go Bomb. The manga version, you did the same thing, right? So at the end of the manga version, when they all go to Beerus's planet to fight and, you know, train with Broly and all that kind of stuff, they then try to fuse and fuse into Go Bomb again, right? Despite the fact that one of them, I forget who, mentioned that they have been practicing. So on wax, there is in fact a a grown version of Gotenks in existence that we've never fucking seen.
Because for some reason, you guys continually treat Gotenks and Goten and Trunks like fucking jokes, my nigga.
Like comedy, like, you know, so they call them comic relief.
Yeah, like comic relief, like fucking jokes, my nigga, like punchlines. You feel me? Like,
I think the last time they were really any kind of centric was in that mini arc just in between Goku Black and the Tournament of Power. I might have that mix up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because we went from the Tournament of Destroyers into the Goku Black Future Trunks arc. Then we went from the Future Trunks arc into the Tournament of Power, innit? So, and then you had little minute afterward. Yeah. So they were quite central in that. But even that was pathetic.
That's nothing. You feel me?
That was more of a Vegeta arc.
I'm talking
more
copy
Vegeta.
Yeah, copy Vegeta arc.
You know, that was more of a Vegeta-centric thing.
So
anyway,
that's not really shit to me. You feel me? Like, if I'm calling it, the last time you niggas did anything of note against a nigga of note was Boo. The last time you niggas did anything of note against a nigga of note was Boo. Which, fun fact, was kind of your introduction.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It was kind of your introduction, as in your characters, Goten and Kid Trunks, were probably largely introduced in the Margin Saga because of Gotenks that we'd go on to get in that same saga. And when we get Gotenks, from that moment post, that nigga's usefulness takes a fucking nosedive.
True. Facts.
A nosedive,
Facts.
dog.
Facts.
And I'm like, in the moments since, I have seen nothing to make me invested in either one of these fucking jits, my nigga. Either one of these fucking YGs, dog. You get me? Despite knowing the fact that you both should have a level of potential when fused to be steppers, nigga, you are used so ass, it's fucking annoying at this point, bro.
True.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
True.
I had to get it off.
You understand? No, you're absolutely right. Talk, bro.
What
Speak your shit, bro.
What the
facts.
fuck, nigga? Like, bro, what, nigga?
I mean, it kind of speaks to the point I want to really make. I weren't really trying to talk about a potential Goten and Trunks movie, right? One, it's never gonna fucking happen.
Like, who's
right?
care, bro?
Two, where we are right now in terms of the enemies that you should be fighting, right? You're nowhere close to that. Beast Gohan, Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego, Orange Piccolo, Master Super Saiyan Broly, Black Frieza, Granola.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Hit. Durin.
Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Cannot throw hands against anybody I mentioned.
Niggas, bro.
None.
Any of these
on
niggas.
Your own, and even in Gotenks, I don't even think you can. Even in Gotenks, I feel like these men are well above you.
And you want to know why? Do you want to know why? It's because there is a very strong chance that the training or the practicing you niggas have been doing has been fucking around. No direct guidance. You just been fucking around, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Clean God.
Yeah. That dumb shit. You get me? Just fucking around.
The wider point I want to make is that, look, the way these characters have been used, the side characters have been used. You understand? So we go from we've now entered the Goku and Vegeta show. All right? Which we're trying to do something with Gohan, Piccolo, and Broly here. All right? Fine. But the wider characters in the show, you're not using them correctly. Right? And because of that, any kind of weird rumor like this seems interesting. Even if the execution would probably be fucking ass.
My nigga.
You understand? The execution will be ass, but it does create some of an interest because, hey, it's not just more Goku and Vegeta. You understand? And the way you might have been using the side characters, particularly the humans, you understand? It's just kind of, it's pathetic.
I'm never going to ask you. How would you feel about a fucking Broly-centric movie?
Huh?
How would you feel about a Broly-centric movie? And I don't mean one where it's them versus Broly. I'm talking one that takes place post, like, obviously, us being cool with Broly now. How would you feel about a Broly-centric movie?
Ooh. I don't think we have enough time for that one, boy. But
a
Broly-centric movie.
So one
I'd be open to it, boy. But again, Broly, you're a recent character. So you don't have any...
Me? Personally? Give me that over the fucking Goten and Trunks movie. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because the character that we got in Super Broly, as Broly, is already more interesting than them two niggas. It's already... I'm curious about the nigga's potential. I'm curious about the fights that we're going to see him in. I'm curious about the new attacks he's going to get. I'm curious about the new levels. I'm like, dog.
And he has personal beef with Frieza.
And
so now it's Goku, Vegeta, and Broly.
And you've already shown me him on the same planet with fucking Goku and Vegeta training alongside Bears. I'm like, gang, you see what I mean? Cause between how you've handled the introduction of Broly and how you've handled Goten and Trunks, it's night and day, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, the level of interest is night and day. If you told me, yo, we're getting another fucking Broly-centric movie, but it's one focused around him and some shit he's gonna be there, and by the end of it, he gets a new look of power up or some shit, nigga, lock me all the way in, I'm there. I ain't there. between that and the Goten and Trunks movie, what, I want to see you niggas fly around being superheroes or some shit.
Right. Yes, and like,
That's
I
what I
feel
want to
like,
see.
oh my God.
That's
can
what I
you
want to
imagine?
see. Fuck out my
Can
face
you
for that,
imagine?
bro.
Oh,
Like
my
I've already
God,
we've already
bro.
gone through the fucking Sandman art, my nigga. I don't need we don't need to spin back on that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so good off it. So that's why I'm like, if that's what you're gonna give me, and that is what comes to mind when I think about Goten and Trunks, I don't think Gotenks anymore. I don't think you niggas going Super Saiyan and throwing shit no more. I don't think you niggas meaningfully backing an engagement no more. I think you're gonna be on some fucking teenage, I wanna fly around superhero bullshit. So between y'all niggas or a Broly movie, I'm taking the Broly movie, nigga.
Fair.
I'm not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you.
I'd have to agree with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Not
Given the
gonna
choice,
hold
I'd probably take the
give me the
Broly
Broly movie,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah,
You get me? Because what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Because what the fuck?
But anyway, not much longer now. We got what we're at the 13th, 14th of January, so we have about 10 more days until the actual news comes out. So no more speculation, no more rumors. Hopefully, and we'll see what happens there, innit?
Boy, and what the news actually is, bro. You get me? And I'm not gonna lie to you. This will probably be the last I have to say on the pod regarding this. You get me? I am not massively hopeful for the future in regards to how like Dragon Ball Z is being handled. I am not massively hopeful for the future. I cannot lie to you. You see me? I cannot lie to you. I am not massively hopeful.
So my last one on this: do you feel that what's his name? I forgot his name. The editor guy. We've spoken about him.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Do you think he has a point in his criticism against
that being? I can't remember what it was exactly.
So, for example, you know the cover we got, right? With basically all 5 of them. So Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and Broly.
Yeah.
So it's very critical of Toyotaro for that. He's like, you're saying some shit like, where are they looking? Who's the main character?
Okay, in that regard.
I'm not talking about specifically that. I'm talking like the criticisms he had, the wider criticism. That was just one example. The wider criticism about editors not really trying to rein in Toyotaro and give him good direction. Do you feel like there's an element of truth to that? Bearing in mind, his job was an editor.
Here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the issue at hand doesn't lie exclusively with Toyotaro. You know what I'm saying? On some levels, it's a corporate issue. You get me? On some levels, it's a corporate issue.
Every fucking time that happens,
the
product suffers.
And that's what I'm saying. On some levels, it's a corporate.
Every time that happens, the product suffers.
So that's why I'm like, is my issues with fucking Super, you know what I'm saying? And Super like Broly and whatnot, it's not really been with like characters that are introduced or how those characters are used. You know what I'm saying? I've had no issue with the new arcs or how those new arcs have played out. It's kind of one of the reasons that I like to see them animated. You get me? The moral arc is valid as fuck to me. I'd like to see it animated. You get me? Like, I'd like to see it animated. 100%, yep. You feel me? And fucking
the granola stuff?
The granola shit, hard.
Also fire.
Animated. You get me? So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's correct to agree with him through the lens of, hey, rein in Toyotaro, because the ideas that he's bringing, like the reimagining of fucking Bardock, for example, like he was way more centric and a lot more shit back in the day.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm with that. I like that. You get me? So I'm not mad at the character introductions. I'm not mad at how you use them. I'm not mad at the new forms you're serving. I'm mad at how the franchise is being handled in regards to its like distribution to the world. You get me? Like, it's just several questionable.
Y'all need a plan.
Like, the plan is just not planning, my nigga. Whatever the fuck you're like, whatever the plan is the plan in the room with us. That's all I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm like. I don't know if it's the same as saying rein in Toyotaro so much as it's like, bro, stop with the fucking corporate bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the corporate bullshit, because the product you are trying your hardest to defend, seemingly, by doing this corporate bullshit, only suffers when you do it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It only suffers when you do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I'd say, bro. So it's like, I'm not mad at fucking Toyotaro necessarily. No, because in my eyes, you've actually given a lot to the fucking verse.
Sure.
You get me? A lot to the verse.
A few of the character designs and art concepts and stuff like that. I think Moro was all him.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not mad at that.
Moro was all him.
You feel me? And I like Moro. I cannot stress this enough. I like Moro as a villain. I feel like he represents something very differently to everybody that's come before him. You get me? You ain't never had a magic-based villain in fucking Dragon Ball Z, my nigga. You get me? Who?
Boo, Bibbidi, and Bobbidi.
Boo, Bibbidi, and Bobbidi. Cool. Show me the magic that them niggas used. You see what I'm saying?
What do you call it? Indistinct magic.
You see what I'm saying? So when I'm like, bruv, me personally, I see Bibbidi as Bobbidi's father, and I see Bobbidi as a nigga whose entire use in the story was to get Majin Buu on pitch, after which that nigga punched your head off and killed you. Raps. You get me? No real display of magic. You get me? Moro is a magician. Actual sorcerer. You get me? You ain't never seen the like in Dragon Ball Z as a top up, as a main villain.
Yes.
You ain't never seen that.
Yes.
You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. I like that shit. Animated. please. My thoughts, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't really got too much more to say on that.
Yeah,
Forgive me, a nigga got
we're
heated,
good.
bro.
We're good on that.
Forgive me.
Gonna
a
get
nigga got
heated, gonna get long, boy.
You get me?
Yeah,
Because
so,
what the fuck? I'm passionate
Yeah,
about my
man.
Dragon Ball Z. What can I say?
yeah, I'm hoping they have something
Like, what the-
consistent and thought out and planned out for us on the 25th. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all from me on the Dragon Ball front.
Yeah, okay, well, cool. KTT episode of 52, first of the year. You get me? Apologies for getting so heated at the end, but I'm a passionate nigga about Dragon Ball Z. You get me? But yeah, I have been Drift.
It's
I'm
your boy
joined by my
Xero.
co-host. You get me? And we'll catch you in the next one. You feel me? We'll catch you in the next one. We'll see you in episode 53. Big love.